Good evening. Welcome to the SC Entertainment Pledge Drive. I'm your host, Terrence Ramsey. You may recognize me as Detective John Cheenkaw from the hit series Beefheart and Cheenkaw. Once a year we get together and we ask the public's help. We ask for donations from good people like you so that we can continue to create the excellent programming that SC Entertainment has brought you over the years. Tonight, we have a special treat for you. We are going to show in its entirety the entire animated series of Dorriss Doom. But before that, I'm going to introduce you to our celebrity panel who have so kindly donated their time this evening to take pledges from you. So who knows, when you call in to make a pledge, you may be talking to a bona fide movie star. Our first celebrity guest is Jennifer. She is the star of Dorriss Doom. Good evening, Jennifer.
Good evening, Terrence. I'm so excited for tonight. This is going to be amazing.
It is going to be a wonderful night. Next we have Kelton, who plays Veltrax in Dorriss Doom, and the Chief of Police in various shows. How are the pledges looking tonight, Kelton?
Well, I've had quite a few calls, but I still want more. Keep them coming, people.
And last but not least, Johnny Aki, who has been a wizard, an encyclopedia salesman, and now a futuristic barbarian.
I've had quite a career here at SC Films. That's why it's important that these calls keep coming in.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Johnny. And of course, throughout the evening, we're going to have more celebrity guest stars here at the SC Entertainment Pledge Drive. But, come on people, get ready, because now, it's going to be episode 1 of the most heroic cat in the universe, Dorriss Doom.
Woo! Yeah! The planet is Earth. It may be the Earth you live on, or one almost exactly like it, 1 billion miles away. My name is Dorriss. Some cats are born cats, but some cats are born more like humans. The legend goes that it just happened one day. The cats and other animals all over the world started changing. There was no official explanation. Even though these cats were special, I had become even more special than most. Many years ago, I befriended a group of superheroes. And even without any traditional superpowers, I trained and became a master acrobat and cat of all trades, and a valued member of the superhero community. One day while battling the dreaded villain Superpunk, I absorbed unheard of amounts of his warlock powers and became filled with energy. It was at that moment I ceased to simply be Dorriss, the cat of action, and I became Dorriss Doom, a power to be reckoned with. Together with my best friend Veltrax, the wolf chop from outer space, we protect the Earth and the galaxy from enemies far too dangerous to be stopped by the usual means. Right now, me and Veltrax are simply waiting outside this flower shop on Jubilee Street. We are waiting because any moment now, Waldo the Flying Fishman is going to be coming out of those doors. We have been on his trail for months and have linked him to the sinister order of the Vetabanting Five. He is one of the 5 most villainous beings to ever live. They have been causing pain and suffering all over the galaxy for as long as anyone can remember. The top 5 aren't always the same people, but if we could locate their headquarters, then we could have a chance at stopping them for good.
Dorriss, I think that's him now.
He's almost in position. Okay, hit the button.
Got him! Now energize that net so he won't get away.
You do think that you are so clever, don't you? Did you really think that the net would stop me?
As you can see, Waldo, it already has stopped you. Now stop your baby squawking. In a few moments, the military armadillos will be here to take you away. They have ways of making scum like you sing like a bird.
I'm a fish, and your time has already run out, Dorriss Doom.
What are you talking about, you stink master?
What I'm talking about is Slimington.
Now, I didn't know it at the time, but Slingzimington isn't just one of the best sounding words ever. It is also a network of transmat satellites that the Order of the Vetabanting Five apparently had set up all around the Earth, just in case of an emergency such as this. And before I knew it, not only was Waldo the Flying Fishman and his henchmen gone, but so was my best friend in the whole universe. Veltrax was gone, and I had no way of finding out where any of them had gone to.
Will Dorriss Doom discover the location of Veltrax? Will she ever see her best friend again? Is Veltrax dead or a prisoner of the Vetabanting Five? All these questions and more will be answered in the next episode of Backdoor Situation. How will she ever continue on alone?
Hello everybody, and welcome to Slobby Town. This is where me and my friend Gerald have ended up after our years and years of mystical traveling around the universe.
Hank, don't be so ridiculous. We have barely even went out of our solar system.
Regardless if I'm telling you all unfounded lies about our travels, here we are in Slobby Town, where it is slightly medieval, but I'm pretty sure there's also a drive-in movie theater.
Hank, you didn't tell them about Saragopaldi the Giant.
Oh yes, Saragopaldi the Giant. She rules over all of us with her witch's powers. If you come visit us, please steer clear of that maniac.
Hank, I was wondering, did you ever consider sneaking into Saragopaldi's castle and stealing the secret of turning water into gold?
Strange you should say that, old friend, because that's exactly what I did last night.
Tell us how to turn water into gold! Tell us how to turn water into gold!
Fine. The first thing you have to do is get 2 solutions ready. We will call them Solution A and Solution B.
Let's call them Hank and Gerald, Hank! Please?
Okay, Gerald. They will be called Solution Hank and Solution Gerald.
Thanks, Hank!
Okay, so for Solution Hank, you need 50 milliliters of water.
I know what water is! You can get it from your tap!
Right, Gerald. You also need 1 gram of sodium arsenite and 5.5 milliliters of glacial acetic acid.
I know what water is!
Right, Gerald. Now mix those 3 things all together, and then you have Solution Hank.
What do you mix together for Solution Gerald?
10 grams sodium sulfatate and 50 milliliters water.
I know what water is!
Right, Gerald. Now all you have to do is pour Hank into Gerald or Gerald into Hank, and you have to wait about 30 seconds.
What happens next, Hank? What happens next?
Well, it turns into gold, Gerald.
Wow! That is amazing! So all we need to do is find all those fancy wordy thingies you done said it, and we're rolling in gold!
That's right, Gerald. Now the only problem is, we don't have a tap for all this tap water we need.
Oh well, we can't win them all. I guess we can still make money by fixing old shoes.
Finally, after all my years of searching the galaxy, I have found the greatest source of space crunchies I could ever imagine.
There's no way you're gonna get my space crunchies this time. Snid, the sweet honey taste is all mine.
Oh no?
No.
Jane, be sure to eat your breakfast. It's almost time for school.
Is that Grandma, or is it the snake in disguise?
Space Crunchies cereal is a delicious part of a balanced breakfast with its sweet honey taste, marshmallow stars, and a huge space dusting of sugar. It is out of this world. And for a limited time, you can get a Dorriss Doom secret decoder ring that you can use to decode secret messages from Dorriss herself.
The decoder rings are so amazing! I just might burst!
My best friend in the whole world is gone, and I can't seem to find any way to locate him. I don't even know why they would capture him. Perhaps it was a mistake? It couldn't be for ransom. I'm about as broke as they come. I feel so useless, but I can't give up. As long as Veltrax is still out there somewhere, I can't let him down. But what is my next move?
Dorriss, I don't mean to pry, and I would never read your mind without asking first, but your thoughts were far too loud for me to ignore them.
Patty, it's so good to hear from you. Sorry about that. I sometimes forget the most powerful psychic cat in the world lives in the same city as me.
Dorriss, I may have a solution for your problem. I think I know how you can find Veltrax.
That's fantastic news. You should come over right away and tell me your plan. That was fast.
There's no time to waste if you are going to find Veltrax.
All right then, lay it on me, sister.
Okay, I have a friend. A very powerful friend who lives in a satellite above Earth.
You don't mean...
Yes, I do mean.
But I thought it was a myth. I never knew he was real. Is it true he comes from another dimension?
Yes, it's all true. For Kroon is as real as they come, and he may be able to help you find Veltrax. He was up there orbiting Earth when all this took place.
So what do I do? How do I contact him?
If you will allow me to use my psychic powers to alter your television, we may be able to make contact.
Better open the door, Dorriss. We know you're in there. And I got a molecular reorganizer gun right here that could take away all your powers and turn you into a regular old pussycat. So open up!
Patty, hurry up, this guy sounds crazy.
Okay, I've made contact.
Patty, it is good to see you.
No time for small talk now, for Kroon. You need to lock in on my friend Dorriss here and get her to your satellite.
Time's up, kitty. I guess I had this thing set too high, and I roasted that cat. Now I'll take care of you, Patty.
I don't think so, you villainous creep!
Hello, my dear. You look as though you could use a cup of tea.
Or something stronger. Are you really for Kloon?
Yes, I am. And we are about to go on the greatest adventure either of us could ever imagine.
Will Kloon be able to locate Veltrax? Where will this adventure take them? Will Dorriss get a coffee or a soda pop? All these questions and more will be answered in the next exciting episode of Volcanic Reception.
The adventures are really coming along with Dorriss and her friends. Please remember to give us a call tonight and pledge your support as a friend of SC. All of these wonderful films and productions that we bring to you aren't cheap to produce. So please, open up your wallets and let's see how much you can give us in your support. But right now I'd like to bring in a special guest. He's going to show you some items that you can acquire tonight with a simple donation. Let me introduce to you B-Fart himself, Blaise Kolodychuk. Come on in, Blaise.
Hey Terry, how are you?
Blaise, I'm well tonight. How are you?
Oh man, it's so good to be here tonight, and for such an important reason. SC Entertainment is near and dear to my heart, and you know this. I live, I breathe, I sleep, and eat SC Entertainment.
You do.
And I just wanted to let everybody know that for a simple donation of $5, like, dig it out of your couches, people, you can get a Dorriss Doom t-shirt. Look at that.
Wonderful.
Fantastic quality. $5 simple dollars.
Wonderful.
Straight to us. That's all you have to do.
And Blaise.
Yes, sir.
What does a $10 donation get these fine people?
Okay, now this is an amazing thing that we are allowed, we're capable of doing tonight. $10, people. Pledge $10 to SC Entertainment and you get an entire case of Dorriss Doom cat food.
Wow.
I tell you no word of a lie. $10 Dorriss Doom cat food. It's a retail value, I don't know, $75. If you give us 10, you get a case. It's amazing.
Well, I had a cat once, and it really enjoyed Dorriss Doom brand cat food.
Me too, once.
I'm the chief of police, and I need your guys' help in some serious monkey business. In fact, you might say it's a simian situation.
I completed the experiment. The answer is 7.
This ape will suffer for the wrongs he has done against my friends. Apes! 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 What is the connection? But the evidence just doesn't add up, old friend.
That ape is dead meat.
But, Sidra, I think I'm in love with you.
No, you're not. You're stupid. Your stupidity clouds your mind with stupid. Earlier today, my dearest companion Veltrax went missing. Sure, he lacked in basic hygiene and manners, but he made up for it in style, and how much he cared about people and cats. Before I knew it, I was on a satellite orbiting the Earth, having tea with a mythical hero, the armed snake man known as Clue. He assured me that we could find my friend, and if half of the tales about Forclune are true, then I will trust him until the end of time. Using technology he brought with him from another dimension, Forclune has tracked down where Veltrax is gone, and now we are following his trail, across the solar system to our closest neighbor, Venus. Everything we learned in cat school must have been a lie, because it isn't supposed to be inhabited. But according to Forclune, there's lots of life here, and by the looks of it, it is all up to no good.
Actually, Dorriss, I think the only people there are on a space base of some sort, hiding out from the authorities on Earth. And I am very glad you trust me so much. Thank you.
Hey! Were you reading my mind?
Yes. Actually, sorry. It's this helmet that does it.
Well, turn it off, dude. Some things are private.
Of course. I apologize.
How much longer till we get to Venus?
Still a while yet. Just sit back and relax.
You got it. What was that?
Something hit us. Hold on. I'll get it on the viewer. There it is.
It was that? It's tiny.
But apparently, it has a big punch. They are hailing us.
Surrender or die in the name of the candy-coated empire.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would the candy-coated empire want to battle with us? We haven't done anything to you.
It would seem you only understand force, so that is what you will receive.
Dorriss, put up the rear shields.
We need to find out what this guy's problem is. Even though the candy-coated empire fight amongst themselves, I know for a fact that they never make contact with outsiders.
What do you suggest?
I suggest that this dude's ship is only as big as a Long John donut. Quickly, Forclune, put a force field around that ship.
I surrender. You win. But before you take me to your labor computers and take over my mind, I want you to know that one day we will rise above you and destroy you.
I think you have mistaken us for someone else.
Your destination of Venus would suggest you are part of the Order of the Vetabanting Five.
Are you completely and utterly insane? Actually, we're on our way to Venus to stop him.
Dorriss, please turn that force field off.
If what you say is true, then I apologize for nearly killing you all, and I beg of you to let me go. The Order of the Vetabanting Five have captured my whole family, and many citizens in the candy-coated empire. They are using them as slave labor on Venus. Because of our small size, they use us inside their computers to do 1,000 calculations a minute.
Using living brains as computers? That's barbaric.
Do you not have armies to fight them?
We are too small. We have enough problems on our home planet. There is so much civil war, it is stupid. And we are made out of chocolate. The only thing keeping us from melting away completely on Venus is our candy coating. They are giants, and there's so many of them. I have managed to take out a few of them, but there's just too many. And we are so small.
Small in size, not in heart, I suspect. When the time comes, I shall contact you. Make your people see that they must band together. Get your armies ready.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, it looks like that we have an army if we need one, even if it's only an army of sweets.
I suspect they won't be quite so sweet in battle.
You, sir, are a funny snake.
Will Dorriss and Forclune ever reach Venus? Will Viper get the candy people of the Empire to work together? Will Dorriss be able to rescue Veltrax? All these questions answered and more in the next exciting episode, Hot Foot Aplenty.
Molly, where are you?
Where is that cat? She's been hiding from feeding every day since I switched to that no-name brand cat food. Maybe, just maybe, we as a race of human beings should
pay more attention to her for
purposes. I guess Molly just doesn't know yet, but I've changed to the ultra high quality Dorriss Doom brand cat food. Straight from the hit cartoon on television. This cat food may not give your cat superpowers, but it will give your cat a healthy digestive system.
Dorriss Doom cat food looks and smells so delicious that sometimes I wish I could be a cat just so I could eat it every day.
Hello everyone, and welcome once again to the magical land of Slobby Town, where the fish walk upright and the licorice is made of grizzly bears. We are currently hiding out in the underground catacombs.
Hank, grizzly bear licorice is pretty ridiculous concept, even by our standards.
Regardless of that, while we were enjoying today's episode of Dorriss Doom, there were rainbow-colored beams of light shooting from the windows of Saragopalty the Giant's castle.
Are we gonna go investigate these mysteries or what, Hank?
I'll be honest with you, Gerald. I'm not planning on it because I'm scared.
It's alright to feel scared, Hank, especially when that maniac Saragopalty the Giant is involved.
So, basically, I plan to sit right here and do nothing at all for the rest of the day.
Hank! You are super boring! Wait a minute! Here comes someone!
Hello! I am Crazy Carmichael. I was created by Saragopalty the Giant, and I have come to take all of your radioactive fish.
Crazy Carmichael! We don't have any radioactive fish!
In that case, I want your socks! That's a pretty unfair request, Crazy Carmichael. Okay, but I will return, and next time I won't be so soft on you guys. Saragopalty will get her revenge on you yet! What a strange man.
You know what, Hank? Before we left home today, there was a big rat inside of our oven. He ran out when I went after him.
Did you catch him?
No, he was out of my range.
We have finally arrived on the planet Venus, where the sinister order of the Vetabanting Five have taken my dearest companion Veltrax. I'm not ashamed to say that I am frightened about what comes next. A daring jailbreak from possibly the most well-protected detention center in the universe? Oh well, at least I'm a superhero, and I have Forclune by my side, and I have the lucky stuffed kitty Velma. I like Velma.
Hey, put that toy away. This is serious business.
Whatever you say, Mr. Grumpy Snake.
Besides, we have arrived. Can you open this door?
No problem.
You are pretty handy with your hands.
I'm great at crocheting fuzzy scarves also, but don't pack me a lunch before noon. Let's go.
Okay, what?
Which way do we go now? Do you know the layout of this place?
Yes, we are already in the detention area. We just need to find Veltrax. With your permission, I would like to turn my psychic helmet back on to contact Veltrax.
Permission granted, Snaky Boo.
My name is Forclune. Snaky Boo is my cousin.
Sorry.
Veltrax, can you hear me?
Yes, who is this?
I am here with Dorriss. Do you know what cell number you are in?
It's about time. I'm in cell number 53.
Ardor, it would seem someone in the complex is using telepathy.
play back the telepathic message, GROGLOR.
I am here with Dorriss. Do you know what cell number you are in?
It's about time. I'm in cell number 53.
Dorriss is here? I thought she was destroyed!
It matters not. GROGLOR, turn on the mystical power suppression field in the detention block and prepare for the trial run of the biscuit body transmat machine!
We'll get you out of there in a jiffy, old pal. Something's wrong. My powers aren't working.
And my telepathy has stopped working as well.
We are far more dangerous and clever than you could ever possibly imagine.
The Vetabanting Five, I presume. We must be pretty important to have all 5 of you come to greet us.
You guys totally suck. I hate you.
You are a very charming young cat girl.
And you are the most hideous man I have ever seen.
You would do well to keep away from Captain Basilisk, Dorriss. One sniff of his breath, and you would be in a coma for 1,000 years.
My friends, we have come to greet you in person today for a very special reason.
What, your butler took the day off?
No, you ridiculous snake! You may have heard tales that we were building a gigantic supercomputer here on Venus. Well, it is now complete, and you will be the first people anywhere to see all of our hard work in action.
What does it do?
Well, when Zapoid presses the button on his chest, you will be shrunk down and placed in a new universe that resides in that box that is attached to Zapoid. As you can see, it is roughly the size of a biscuit. If our test is successful, we will then be able to take over entire galaxies by putting every single living thing into the diabolical biscuit box of doom!
You're insane!
We shall see about that, Zapoid. Initiate the BBTM!
With pleasure, my lady.
Excellent!
Have Dorriss and Forclune actually been sent to another universe? Is Veltrax still doomed to live the rest of his life in a Venetian cell? Will the Vetabanting Five actually take over the galaxy? All these questions and more will be answered in the next exciting episode, Dorriss in Biscuit Land.
Doug doesn't know it yet, but he's in for a treat when he gets here. Because when you've been working hard and sweating all day, there's only one thing that'll heal what ails you.
cola gets the fizzy inside you.
But I've got another special treat for you. All the way from Hollywood, California, via satellite link, Jeffrey Robertson.
Ah, hello. How are you guys doing down there? Sorry I couldn't make it with you down to the telethon, but you know how things can be. Pretty hectic up here in Hollywood, California, where I am right now. Wish you could be here with me, not the other way around. Now, basically, Dorriss Doom, I've heard it's pretty great. I actually haven't watched it yet, but I've been pretty busy, you know. Dorriss Doom, it's something that's very personal to me. It's important to me that you give SC Entertainment all of your money, because when people like that can get money to make good stuff, it's better than Christmas. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what I've heard. I actually haven't given them any money myself, but I've been in one of their movies, so...
Thanks, Jeff. That was great. I got something here. Aaron from Calgary, Alberta wants to set a challenge to all the Doom heads that work out at the community center to match her pledge of $7.
What do you think of my shirt?
That is a nice shirt, Blaise.
Thank you very much.
Nice shirt.
I spent my own $5 to get this beauty. Now, people, it's your turn.
Let's watch the last 2 episodes. They're the best.
Alright, calm down, Jennifer. So here it is. The final 2 episodes of Dorriss Doom.
Keep the calls coming, people!
My name is Dorriss, also known as Dorriss Doom. The Doom part was added on because at one point in my life, I was endowed with the wondrous mystical powers stolen from an evil warlock. That is a tale for another day, though. Right now, me and my companion, the legendary armed snake, known as Vorkloon, have seemingly transported to another dimension, and it would seem there is no sense to be found here, nor does there seem to be any way of escape.
Dorriss, in all my journeys through the universe, never have I seen such a place as this. This is a very confusing turn of events.
I would agree. Velma, is that you? How come you aren't a stuffed toy anymore?
I apparently didn't have to be one in this place. But Dorriss, I have some advice for you.
What's that?
Don't stop moving for long.
What do you mean by that?
If you stop, the Charlie dogs will catch your scent, and you don't want to find out what happens when the Charlie dogs get a hold of you.
Why? What happens?
I told you, you don't want to know.
What's that noise?
I guess you stopped for too long. You better get out of here.
But where do we go?
Hold on. I'll make you a boat.
Where do we go now?
I suggest we try to find a way out of this place.
That's impossible.
We'll see about that.
It would seem as though Dorriss and Vorkloon have been sent to that other universe that the Vetabanting Five spoke of. I was kind of counting on them to get me out of here, but I guess I'll just have to find another way out. Lucky for me, they left me with my uniform, and with it, my secret communication device. Patty, can you read me? There is trouble on Venus. I need some help.
Ouch!
visitors in my cave.
Your cave? What's going on? Where are we now?
I, for one, can't even begin to believe that you are real.
I assure you that we are. However, I am not certain about anything else. Who are you?
I am an old friend to you, Dorriss.
You know my name?
Of course I do. We have fought together many times. It is I, the Galaxy Peanut Butter Bear.
Is this another trick? You were thought to be dead. Many years ago, after the battle with the sinister Flyman.
Not killed, Dorriss, but transported to this universe of the bizarre. I'm sorry to see you here. There is no escape, for I've been searching for one for many years.
That is unfortunate.
Veltrax, I have nearly arrived at Venus. How do you suggest I rescue you?
I don't know. Blow up the force field and teleport me out of my cell, maybe?
Veltrax, I am a cat of peace. And I forgot to bring my explosives. Do you have another idea?
Not really.
I do. How about I blow up the force field for you? Patty, can you manage the teleport?
Who is this? This is a secured, secret, telepathic line of communication.
It's me, Patty, Captain Armstrong. And there's nothing I like better than to blow up bad guys.
That is absolutely awesome. Thanks, dude.
Hodor, there's been a breach of security.
Zaphoid, quickly! Make sure our prisoner doesn't escape!
With pleasure. Veltrax, where are you?
I'm right here, Robot Teeth, and you're gonna give me back my friends.
Teleporting Veltrax and Forclune ship right now.
Computer, force field around intruder.
You will never defeat the Vetabanting Five.
Not without my friends, I won't. Wow, Galaxy Peanut Butter Bear, this is a surprise. It's good to see you again.
And you, old friend.
It's good to be back in our own universe, and to have you back, Veltrax. But the day isn't over yet. We still need to take care of the Vetabanting Five for good.
I think you mean the Vetabanting 4.
What? Like you have never been trapped in a force field before? Meanies.
Will our heroes defeat the Vetabanting Five and restore order to the universe? Will Veltrax ever change his socks? Does a snake with arms need to wear a belt? All these questions and more may or may not be answered in the thrilling conclusion, An Outer Space Zephyr.
How do you feel? How do you feel? Sometimes he feels like yesterday. She knows. She knows. But then she might feel like 2 weeks from Friday. He knows. He knows. Does the hat work? Not unless there is 2, but there is not 2. Does the cat work? Not unless there is 3, but there is not 3. They can't go outside because the weather isn't fun. They can't go to the moon because it's still too soon. Does he feel like yesterday? Pink Zactor is the way. Pink Zactor. Pink Zactor. Pink Zactor. Just eat it. I said, just eat it.
Hello everyone, and welcome once again to the medieval land of Slobbytown, where the horses ride the people and the tailors make second-rate coats for the ladies.
Hank, what are we doing out here on the streets? Shouldn't we be in hiding?
I know that Saragopathy the Giant would like nothing more than to get her revenge on us for stealing her magical spell that turns water into gold. But you know what, Gerald?
What's that, Hank?
I've had it with hiding out. And to be quite honest about the whole situation, I want to sing a song about it.
Great idea, Hank!
When you're scared and you can't do math, you can do a little dance. I call it something from my shoe, and this is what you have to do. Come on out and don't you fear, the giant won't be anywhere near. She spends her time inside the castle and wouldn't bother coming out for us rascals.
So you don't think she'll come out to find us?
Not a chance.
Are you sure, Hank?
Absolutely.
Then why is she standing right behind you?
What are you, horrible thieves, making so much noise in my kingdom?
We are not Hank and Gerald. You must have the wrong guys. We are Frank and Harold. We are desperately in love with you, Saragopathy.
Nobody's falling for your tricks. Tomorrow morning, it's off with your heads.
Gerald, what are we going to do?
No problem, Hank. I'll just summon the ghost of Sir Poxalot to save us.
Whoa, thanks, Gerald. Safe again. I guess we'll live to see the finale of Dorriss Doom after all.
That's fantastic!
Dorriss Doom, and for a brief moment I thought all of our troubles were over, but then I realized we still had to defeat the horrible galactic villains, the Vetabanting Five, and also rescue all of those who were imprisoned down on the space station, and were being forced to be living computers to help run the diabolical biscuit body transmat machine, which can take all living things and transport them to an abstract universe of the bizarre. We've captured Zapoid, who seems to be the centerpiece of this horrible machine. But with the giant supercomputer of living souls still operating on Venus, it wouldn't be long before they were back in business. To make matters worse, I'm pretty sure the whole fleet of the Vetabanting Five's army have been sent out here in space to destroy us.
For clue, does your space cruiser have escape pods with weapons on them?
Yes, Galaxy Peanut Butter Bear. Of course it does. There are two just through that door at the back.
Excellent. Veltrax, come with me. We can make this fight a little more fair with 5 against 50.
Let's do it, man!
The five that Galaxy just spoke of would be us. Me and Forclune in our space cruiser, Galaxy and Veltrax in the escape ships, as well as Patty and her flying thought bubble, and Captain Armstrong, who's out there flying around unprotected. He is such a hero.
Dorriss, put your paws into this opening on the navigation console. We can use your natural mystic powers to start blowing away these Venetian creeps who are attacking us.
You got it.
Captain Basilisk, you disgusting creep. Your evil will never triumph over the good that resides within the hearts of all cats.
Shut your kitty cat mouth, Captain Armstrong! Soon the Vetabanting Five will rule the entire universe!
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Great shot, Captain Armstrong. We're down to the Vetabanting 3 now.
I'm about to make that too, I think. too soon!
Don't say I never did nothing for you, Mr. Fuzzyface.
Thanks, Dorriss, but don't call me Mr. Fuzzyface in front of the gang.
Oops. Sorry.
It's too much. I'm gonna blow up.
Eject, man!
Looks like I've got myself a finish.
And this time, it's for good.
You may have managed to capture or kill some of us, but I still have my army of 500 soldiers out here. There is no escape for you!
She's right, Dorriss. We will never last against all of them. This would seem to be the end for us.
I'm not gonna give up without a fight, Forkloon.
Ardor, it's me, Viper. While you had every single one of your troops up here battling Dorriss Doom and her people, the people of my world decided to finally band together. We penetrated your space base on Venus, and have freed every single one of our brothers and sisters you had enslaved there. Oh, also, while we were there rescuing everyone, we stumbled upon your dimensional secret. I hope you are prepared for you and every member of your evil army to be transported to the Biscuit universe, because I'm about to press a button that is going to do just that. See you on the other side, Fire Lady.
No! You couldn't possibly! You're just tiny little candy people! No!
Wow. Viper, thank you. I'm glad the people of your planet have come to realize that only by working together can you overcome the greatest of dilemmas.
We couldn't have done it without your help. And especially thank you to you, Patty, for contacting us and transporting us all here. Viper out.
Patty? This was part of your master plan all along?
I am the wisest and most powerful psychic cat in the universe, Dorriss. Of course it has all gone according to my master plan.
Really?
Well, sort of anyway. Let's go celebrate.
I'm with Patty. Too many good things have happened today not to have some sort of celebration. Evil empires have been overthrown. Worlds have united together against adversity. Old friends thought gone have joined us once again.
Sure thing, Fuzzyface, but only for a little while. I'm in the mood for adventure, and it would seem as though we have the entire universe to explore.
Don't call me Fuzzyface!
That finale was great. What a hero. We've got one more challenge tonight. It says here that Bruce Diggles from Regina will pledge $200 if Jennifer and myself can square dance, with Kelton and Johnny providing the musical accompaniment. Alright guys, $200 is a lot of money, so let's get to it.
Let's go!